fantasy news, fantasy updates, fantasy clowning. We doing it all the time, baby. Champ and Chump Fantasy Dump. I'm your host, Chump.
The champ's here.
I'm with my boy, Champ. We call him Commiss Tommy B.
Forfeiting a season to get picks for the next year? Is it worth it?
Ali, he's a nut job and a half, man. Damn, boy.
Champ and Chump Fantasy Dump.
All right, folks. Champ and the Chump Fantasy Dump, Epi 8. Champ, how we doing today?
We ready, man. We're going to get this nice little mocky in today.
Oh, the mocks begin, folks.
Let's go.
Dang. All right. NFL schedules are coming out today. Quarantine is slowly but surely, I think, on its way out. I am excited. Champ, what about you? How you feeling, man? You ready for this mock?
Oh, yeah, man. Been studying a lot, maybe a little. I don't know. Can't really give away too much, you know.
Exactly. So this is our first mock of the season. We've been practicing on our own, but we're going to record this one and show you guys what we're doing. We're randomizing our draft positions. Champ, you got number one pick? Okay.
Number one, baby. Number one. I'm going to give you all the secrets right here.
Oh, shit, yeah. I got to take notes now because this is my draft position.
That's right.
You got one. I got 7. This is a 12-team mocky. What's up? You want to get this started?
Yup, we're gonna do some half PPR. You know, we added an extra flex in there, so we got 2 flexes, and then we're not gonna do kickers or defense because we don't really need to talk about those in the middle of May. You know, it's a little early.
Exactly.
Shout out Fantasy Pros for this draft wizard. This thing's a lifesaver. You know, I use this all the time. Get those mocks in, get the keeper league mocks in. It's a great site, great time.
Exactly. Well, let's get this started. Champ,
right.
You got the number one pick. Who you picking?
Number one. All right, let's get this thing rolling. I think we all know who the number one is. I mean, you can talk about Barkley maybe. You could talk about Michael Thomas, full PPR if you wanted. But, I mean, you got to go CMC here. There's not really a question. That's just what's going to happen.
Nice. I like it.
Oh, we got to wait for it to start, and then I'll select them.
Oh, you excited.
We got to build up, man. Here we go.
Okay.
Man, it's going to be tough to get them in some league. If you don't have the 1 or 2 in the pick, you know, without a keeper league.
I feel it.
Man, this dude's fun to have, fun to own. I'm ready. There we go with the 1-1.
Shit.
We got Zeke, Barkley, Thomas, Cook, Kamara.
Woo! I mean, the top dogs are out. It goes to me at 7. This is tough. This is like the in-betweener.
It's a tough spot here at 7.
Yeah.
You got some options. You can really go any way you want it because I feel like those top 6 is a pretty common top 6 to go there.
Yeah. And, I mean, I don't – Zeke going 2 is kind of – I was a little bit sketched out by that.
True.
I think if you're the number 5, you're pumped about getting Delvin Cook at number 5.
I'd be pumped. Kamara number 6, man. I like him. I like him over Cook a little bit. So
you like calamari?
I like some calamari. You know, a little seafood.
All right. Well, the upper echelon running backs are gone. At least this is who I'm gonna pick, and the only reason I'm picking him over some other people is because the team that has him didn't do anything at all to have him compete for that number 1 spot. So they didn't clutter up. You know where the ball is going to when this guy and the quarterback are on the field together. That's why I had to pick for my number 7, Devontae Adams.
Ooh, I like it.
I mean, solely that draft was so bad for the Green Bay Packers. It only helps Devontae just being that main guy. I think A-Rod's just going to fill him up all year.
Yes. Number 1 receiver. They didn't add anybody. It's going to be juicy for Devontae. I've seen some ranks out there having Devontae Adams over Michael Thomas as wide receiver 1, which is,
I can see that. I mean, I
it's
think
possible.
the better quarterback is A-Rod and there's nobody. I mean, the ball. Look at Kamara can catch the rock. Cook can still catch the rock. They added in Emmanuel Sanders, like the weapons that New Orleans have makes them a better team in my opinion. But I think it hurts Michael Thomas in the Devontae Adams Michael Thomas race.
I'd agree. Yeah, I think there's an argument to be made for 1-2 there.
That's why I picked him, man. I'm a
I
good
like that.
drafter, dude. I'm
I
a
like
good
that.
drafter.
Yeah, you've been known to make some good picks out here.
All right, it's back to me. So who went? So Henry went after me. Joe Mixon went in the first round. Tyreek Hill went in the first. I was thinking about getting T Hill. Kenyon Drake went in the first round. E-Hop rounded out the first round. See, that's a good 12th pick. That back-to-back. DeAndre Hopkins, Aaron Jones went high too.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
Over Nick Chubb.
I mean, if you could pick up Julio Jones and this guy picked up Julio Jones and Kenyon Drake, I mean that's still good too. I think the snake draft. This is where you're going to land. Is going to be you're going to scoop some people.
Yep. Yeah. The end of the first, you're gonna get 2 solid starters out of it.
All right. So I got to pick. This is where it gets tricky on my my plan.
Okay.
A lot of people I don't know what to do. Sometimes I've done both. I've done running back. I've done wide receiver, running back. I've done wide receiver. And with the picks that they're showing me right now, I gotta go with just the sole purpose of a better quarterback. Had a killer year last year, and I think he's only going to get better with opening up, like you said, with new additions of two top 100 NFL players on their team. I got to go with Chris Godwin as my second pick.
Okay, wide receiver.
I'm a wide receiver, baby. Let's go. I'm pumped.
He's stacking them. He is stacking them. All right. I like Godwin. Evans went right after Godwin. How it should be. I think Godwin's definitely the wide receiver 1 there now. He showed that last year. Miles Sanders going a little bit early. He's been creeping up lately.
He's been creeping up. I don't like that. That's my guy.
Yeah. I've been seeing a little bit, not hate on Austin Eckler on Twitter, but like saying he's ranked a little too high. People having him in that top 10 running back.
Yeah, well, they're talking about now it's gonna be RBC like more now. I'm like, well, I don't see that because I feel like when Melvin Gordon was there, it still was an Austin Eckler show.
Yeah, he was still getting the most of the targets, getting the big plays and stuff. I like Eckler, but I did kind of think he was a little high, so I kind of agree with what Twitter's been saying lately. But I think at 210, that's a great spot to get Eckler if he falls that far.
You get Eckler, then you can go get his handcuff too. You can get the Jacksons, or they picked up that Josh Kelly out of UCLA too, who's nice.
Yeah, I think if you compare those two together, whether it's Jackson or Kelly, whoever gets that number 2 job, it's going to be a nice backfield to run with.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so who else went? Josh Jacobs went. All right, so we still got all tight ends, all quarterbacks still on the board here at the end of the second. They're trying to tell me to take Kelsey. I don't know about that.
That's crazy.
Tight ends, it's a little early for me. Same with quarterbacks. I feel like I'm going to wait on those. So looking at running backs, receivers here. We got Allen Robinson, number 1 ranked receiver right now available. My boy Todd Gurley's still there. That's tempting, man.
Damn. You got some juice.
Let's see. I went running back. I don't really love any of these receivers available. They're not like –
No.
None of them really jumping out at me.
I hate how I hate how Allen Robinson's so high. Like, I don't like anybody from the Bears at all this year.
Tough with how Trubisky or Foles throwing the ball, It's hard to trust those guys.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do it, man. I think I'm going to take my boy TG. God. I feel like he could be there on my comeback. Oh, I got back-to-back, so yeah.
Yeah, you're fine. You're juice right now.
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna go Gurley. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna go to running backs.
That's a high pick for Gurley, in my opinion.
He's been going thirds, maybe fourths. I've seen, man, but And the way that offense goes in Atlanta, there's no
Yeah.
reason he can't get double-digit touchdowns.
Oh, without a doubt. I like him in that offense. I like that offense in general. I think it's going to be another year with the same weapons, and then they added a tight end this year, which they had one last year, but this more athletic tight end than Hurts.
Yeah, yeah. I think the way, I mean, all that talk last year about Gurley's knee, he only missed one game because of it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's all talk until you see it on the field, and we didn't really see much on the field that was bad with his knee. So I'm gonna go Gurley there. I'm gonna start out with 2 running backs.
C-Mac and TG. I don't mind that.
I know we got this extra flex, so you can start 4 running backs here if you want.
It's doable.
That's where I'm at here. So if
So
I'm
you got
still,
2 running backs. You're gonna
yeah.
get a pass catcher here. Are you gonna go with the human joystick?
I don't think I can do quarterback, man. I feel like I gotta wait. I gotta wait. There's just too much at the top of the draft and other positions you gotta fill. I mean, quarterback goes down. There's so many quarterbacks to take.
Yeah.
We'll get into those later. I'm sure. Tight end, I still think it's a little early for tight end. I wouldn't. Kelsey in the top of the 3rd though is kind of juice.
That's not bad.
He would be my top pass catcher. I feel like I do like Kelsey over these receivers available.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is like who in the top those receivers are like that you like because I'm looking at them. I'm not seeing anybody besides that one is the one that I was thinking is the closest one to him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thielen's that guy. Juju's a question mark. Odell's still a question mark in that offense. I don't know. Amari Cooper has
A lot of mouths to feed now. They got CD.
exactly.
Gallup's coming along. So I just don't like the inconsistency of Amari. So I think it is down to Thielen or Kelsey for me right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to go with Thielen, though. I'm going to start on the receivers. I'm going to wait a little bit on tight end. I don't think I want to reach for him.
Yeah. This is a prime Thielen year.
Yes,
You got
dude.
Justin Jefferson, who's gonna kind of hopefully he pans out and becomes that Diggs, but Kirk Cousins loves Thielen, man.
Yeah, he had that. Was it a hamstring last year that kind of hindered his season? As a receiver, you get that bad hamstring, and there's not much coming back from that for a while, unless you're sitting out 5-6 games and they need
And he
him to
caught
play.
a touchdown, wasn't it? Like a touchdown too?
Yeah, caught a touchdown, pulled the hammy at the same time, man. That's how good he is.
And this happens. All right, here we go.
Yeah, so there's 2 tight ends. Kelsey went right after me. Kittle went right before you.
Damn, my people are not there that I want.
Jonathan Taylor at 3.5 though.
It's crazy how high he's going.
He's been up there, dude. Like
people like him. I want to like him. I don't know though. I don't.
I know. I think I need to see some or hear more from training camp and preseason stuff just to see if he's going to be worth that high of a pick.
Yeah.
Because Marlon Mack is not. They're just not going to bench Marlon Mack. Like he was still a good running back last year.
Mm-mm. And I think it's going to be like you said before. Everybody's going these RBCs, and I don't think they're going to change, especially for a rookie running back.
All right, what you thinking here, man? You got probably the best wide receiver core so far.
Yeah. I don't mind the wide receivers. I'm gonna wait. I don't like the Juju, DJ, AJs here.
Okay.
Amari Cooper could be juicy, but like you said before, there's so many mouths to feed in Dallas, and he's so hit or miss.
Mm-hmm.
And picking up CeeDee Lamb this year, I'm not touching him, at least in this position.
Mm-hmm.
Well, who I do like and who is top here, and I do need a running back, and he's coming off an injury, but they didn't really – Penny seems like he's going to be out all year, or at least to the middle of the year. I think Chris Carson, again, just with that offense, he's almost like that Marshawn Lynch type guy where they need a solid, hard-running running back. It's kind of they kind of plug and play, but he comes out to be the cream of the crop in Seattle, and I like him. I had him last year in a couple of my leagues, and I'm gonna go with him again. I'm going Chris Carson.
I think it's a solid pick for your top running back.
Yeah.
They didn't really address anything. There's been rumors that Marshawn Lynch is in talks with them or his agent's been in contact.
Yeah, but he looked like he looked like he was on Frank Gore's diet. He looked a little bit bigger. He ate too much of those Skittles, man.
Too many Skittles for him. Probably switch over to Scour Boys and too much
Oh.
sugar. Too much sugar there,
All right, where is it? Back to me.
Back to you already. A couple more tight ends went. We had our first quarterbacks go right after you there, Lamar and Mahomes.
I like him. Like you said, it's just too high.
It's so high, man. I mean, you're investing so much in those guys to put up the big numbers. And those are the
Mm-hmm.
two guys that will put up those big numbers. But, they have those little down, like an 18, 17-point game. If you didn't do good on the rest of your draft picks, you might be struggling.
Yeah. Um. Here's who I'm going with. This is who I like. I think he's a sleeper. I've lost a season because of him, but he's in a new team. He's in a new offense where a guy that I personally wrote off, I think everybody wrote off, and Carlos Hyde ran well with them, with that offensive line there. I got to go with a better running back than Carlos Hyde, who had a great 1,000-yard rushing season last year. I'm going to go David Johnson here.
Yes, sir. I like that pick. So
It's
tell me,
high, but it's not. I like him. I think he's gonna have a good year this year.
so you went David Johnson over Le'Veon Bell, and I believe Melvin Gordon was still available. Yes, he went right after. So
Yeah, Melvin Gordon and yeah,
Le'Veon.
I don't like Melvin Gordon this year. I like Philip Lindsay over him. Le'Veon, the everything that's coming out and what's shown with getting Frank Gore is they're gonna lessen his role. They don't like him there.
Hmm.
And Adam Gase is a terrible coach for Le'Veon. I hate him as I don't see him helping him out at all. Like they've spent all this money on him, but they just spent all this money and then they got Adam Gase who doesn't like him.
Wild.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't like their offense at all.
Mm-mm.
And paying all this money, like wouldn't you want to draw up something to help your star running back you paid, 30 mil for? It's weird. I don't get it.
Yeah, I think they try to address the O line. They upgraded their O line, but that's not saying too much as it was one of the worst last year
Yeah.
with Le'Veon. And yeah, all the talk about committees bringing Gore in. They tried to do a little committee last year here and there, but really it just came down to Le'Veon's receptions. I think he had like 60 something last year.
That's huge for our half
Let's
PPR
see.
league. And David
Yep.
Johnson's not much of a pass catcher. I'm just banking on them having a lack of weapons and them actually needing him more
Mhm.
than Le'Veon or Jets need Le'Veon.
Yeah. Well, even when Lamar Miller was the lead back in Houston, he was still getting almost all the tick there at running back. So
Yeah,
Bill O'Brien loves his bell cow running backs.
exactly.
Doesn't love the bell cow receivers, I guess, but
No
trading
shit. That's
away.
crazy.
Still wild to me. All right.
All right, who
I'm
you got? You
over.
got. Look at you. Okay.
Okay. I got a solid little squiddy. It's nothing, it doesn't pop. Like I feel like yours kind of pops right now. I was just
It's
looking at it.
sexy, but you know how that goes.
Those two receivers are pretty juicy you got going. Let's see. I got McCaffrey, Gurley, Thielen. Hmm.
Le'Veon's there if you want him.
Oh, I'm thinking about it. I was kind of hoping that David Johnson would fall to me, but you had to go and take him, huh? See, we still got the quarterback, still got Dak and Kyler, still not on the quarterback train. Tight end, same thing. And I'll go wide receiver 2 here, or do I go for another? I feel like I want to go running back. I like the running backs.
I'm interested in see who you pick here.
Yeah. So I'm saying I don't know if I was going receiver. I think, man, yeah, I think I would go maybe Ty.
Yeah.
I don't really trust. I mean, Cortland Sutton, he had a big season last year.
Well, they have. I mean, they picked up
When they bring in Judy.
Judy and Hamler, and I don't know. I
And
like him too.
still, yeah, it's still Drew Lock's freshman year, but he only played 4 or 5 games. So,
Yeah.
man, yeah, I would like Ingram if Dobbins wasn't there. I think that's going to be a split. Singletary, see, I like Singletary a lot as well.
Me
They were
too.
talking a little bit about Zach Moss getting some tick. Plus that Josh Allen goal line vultures, man. I don't know.
Yeah, but you know what I like about that is now we're in the rounds where you can get your Singletary and then go pick up Zach Moss on the back end too for a handcuff.
True,
It's
yeah.
if one gets injured or if Zach Moss becomes a lead back, I don't think I think it's a win-win.
Hmm. I'll tell you what, since I got the back-to-back here,
Oh boy.
I think instead of deciding between Le'Veon and Singletary,
No, you're not.
I'm just gonna take them both.
Ah, that hurts. I like
I'm
Singletary.
just gonna take them both. I'll stack up my second flex. I got
Hurts.
four starting running backs. I got McCaffrey, Gurley, Bell, and Singletary
Oh my
coming
lord, that's a
together.
good pickup. I like both of them. I like Le'Veon dropping to you, like picking him up in the late fourth,
Fourth.
early
Yeah.
fifth round. I think it's a huge scoop because he is a. I don't know. I don't see.
I
He's
think
still
he's got a lot
that
of trade
Steelers
value too.
Le'Veon is still there. I think.
Yeah, yeah. He's still got. I mean, yeah, he sat out a year, and then last year you could tell he had some little rust going on, fit into the new offense and everything. And then, yeah, I think he's got that name value too for if it comes down to it. If I need to make a trade, I think Le'Veon's got that name value where he could get
Yeah.
traded to another team.
Yeah. So what after you went? You went Bell, Singletary, Sutton, Allen, Deshaun, Waller, and Dobbins. Dobbins going
Dobbins.
off instead of before Ingram, which is crazy.
Ooh, I did see. So I heard this the other day that J.K. Dobbins, a lot of his carries at Ohio State came from the read option. It was
Huh.
some absurd. It was above 50%. I want to say it was like in the 60s, maybe 70% of his runs came from the read option. So
That's money for him, I
for
guess.
for Baltimore to go out and get that scheme fit, I mean
So
that's good coaching. That's good GMing right there.
yeah, they had a good draft. All
All
right.
right, what you thinking out here, chump? Who you got? You got Carson, David Johnson, Devontae Adams, and Chris Godwin. So you got that 2 for 2 here, pretty balanced. Where are you leaning?
I'm banking on this guy having a monster year this year. I like this team. I go off wide receivers on how good their quarterback play is,
Mm-hmm.
and this is my favorite quarterback, and the physical freak as my third wide receiver, DK Metcalf, baby. Let's go.
Oh, the big fella.
Ooh.
Over Tyler Lockett too. I like that.
Yes.
I do.
Yes.
I think they switched this year. I think Metcalf goes above Lockett this year. I like that pick.
I just like him. He in that last six to eight games had a surge, man. He became not a rookie anymore, man, and it just shows
Yeah.
you what he can do.
Yeah, where we at? Yeah, these last games right here, 75, 78, 81, and yeah.
Damn, Cam Akers left. That's who I wanted on the back end. Fuck.
Oh, you want to come back with your boy Cam, huh?
Oh man, so I might have to scoop him in the fifth round.
End of the fifth, yeah. I feel like it would have been early if you would have went him at 5'7".
Yeah,
But if he's gonna be the starter, then
yeah.
he should get his tick out there in LA. Who else went?
They like
Montgomery, Hilton.
this. I mean, everybody's Dak is so high now in everybody's ball game.
I mean, I would put him at number 3 as well, behind the top two, Mahomes
Yeah.
and Jackson. With the amount of weapons and the way their offense played last year, I think
Mm-hmm.
they were top 3 or 4 in the league in the yards per game. Whether that was Zeke or Dak getting the yards, they're still up there every week scoring points.
Yeah.
So you thinking quarterback? Is that what you thinking? Or you just pointing it out?
No, this is way too high for me. I'm not a top
Yeah,
7 round, 8 round guy with quarterbacks. Maybe that's why I'm losing though. So who knows? I might change it up.
not at all, man. You gotta just wait. Sometimes you hit on the late ones, and sometimes
I'm
you just
just
make
picking my
moves.
dude. This is what I'm gonna do for our first mock. I'm
Pick your
picking the guys
guys.
that I like, and I'm a home run threat killer right now. We got Godwin on the track. We also got his running back, Keyshawn Baldwin on the track, baby.
Okay, Keyshawn. He's been getting a lot of traction lately in these drafts.
He is rising. I thought he was going to be a quiet killer, but
Oh
people
man,
been
they've been
studying.
talking about him. They've been talking about a lot.
They've been
Arians.
listening.
Yeah, Arians likes him. I like
I
that
like
pick.
him.
That's a solid flex. I think that's as your wide or your running back 3.
Yep.
You going balanced out here, man. 3 running
It's
backs, 3
balanced, man.
receivers.
I'm growing up.
Me, on the other hand, got 4 running backs to 1
This is what
receiver.
you fucking do, though, and it bothers me. And then you just go and, like, someone gets injured and your guy becomes RB1, or you go get trade. You trade probably for me because I'm a dummy and give you you got Todd Gurley, so I can't trade you Todd Gurley anymore.
That's true. He's easy to trade towards me.
Look at
Got a
who
little
you got.
crush.
You going Kyler here?
Oh, it's too
Frat boy
early.
named Kyler.
7th, 8th round. I like to wait to like that 9, 10 usually for the
Yeah.
quarterbacks at least. Usually you could still get like a Drew Brees, Matt Ryan at that turn,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm okay with that. I was looking at the tight ends maybe to snag one, but I still only have one receiver with just Thielen, so I feel
I don't
like
like how they rated Hunter Henry so high.
he is up there just for
Crazy.
not really playing that much. I don't think
Mm-mm.
he's probably never played a full season. Let's see here. 15, 14, 12. Okay, so he's played some games.
He had that major injury. This is his. Well, this is his. They tagged him this year, so this is it. This is all or
Oh yeah.
nothing here
Yeah,
for
he missed that
something to
one
fall
full
out.
year. Yeah, I don't like how he's up there. I would go Ingram over Henry, but
I
let's-
think Ingram's. He's jumping my board. He's going up there because I'm banging him. Hopefully, staying. If he stays healthy, he's tight end one. A tight end one for sure.
oh yeah, yeah. He's got the skill set. He's probably one of the faster tight ends in the league as
Oh,
well.
he's a monster when he's healthy.
Yeah. So I think with one of these picks, I gotta go with the receiver here. I don't love these options. I don't really know what's going on in New England. Sounds
Oh,
like Stidham or Statham, Jason
supposedly
Statham.
he's
I
yeah.
don't know.
Supposedly he's
Fast
good.
and Furious franchise gonna come through, play
Yeah,
quarterback.
stay him. Jason. Yeah, that's his name.
um, so I don't really like Edelman there. I don't. I mean, all he relied on before was just that chemistry with Tom Brady, getting those passes
Yeah.
over the middle, just a PPR monster. But can't really trust that. Hmm. I guess I'm gonna have to go down a little bit. Brandon
Thielen Hollywood.
Cooks. No, I like Brandon
Ooh.
Cooks, man. I think he's a
I
great
I'm
deep ball
with you
guy.
on this. I'm
He's a
with you on
great
this.
deep ball guy. Deshaun throws the deep ball well. Him,
I'm with you.
Fuller, Randall Cobb's there still. So,
He's the best wide receiver on that team, and it's the team with Deshaun Watson. They know they're gonna be passing the rock.
yep. And I mean, the injury thing we talked about before, I think it's just overblown concussions wise.
He's
I mean,
tiny fella though.
he is tiny. He's just a little fella out there, but just throw him that a deep ball. I'll go and snag me some Brandon Cooks as my wide receiver two here.
I'm not mad with that just because how huge your flexes are right now.
I
You got
know. Build up the
Le'Veon and
flex.
Singletary there. They're gonna be good.
Yes. Who else we got going here? So really, I'm kind of open here. I could go tight end. I could, if I wanted to, snag Kyler or Russ Wilson. I think I would go Kyler over Wilson though, just for that offense, the way they run it. Seattle likes to run the ball. Arizona's just air raid.
Yeah. You could go
Running
Teddy
backs.
Bridgewater if you want.
Yeah, check down Teddy, still available.
You know?
He's not even ranked in the top 24. It's tough.
Hell no.
That's tough for Teddy. Let's see, man. Kind of. I don't. Man, I want to get another running back, but do I go 5 in the first 7 rounds, 8 rounds?
I shit. I don't care. I'd go. That shit didn't
No,
stop me.
I don't love these receivers. They just keep getting worse and worse. That's the thing.
Well, that's what's good with the two flex, man. Don't need that many of one. If you like, one position more than the other, you're good. I mean, if you can, you got two roster spots available for Thielen and
hmm
Cooks, you can go running back here.
I think I'm gonna go running back, and I
Oh
think
boy.
I'm gonna take Kareem Hunt. I know he says he's the top on the board, but man, if
Wow.
anything would happen to old Chubber, I think Hunt's a
He,
RB1 easily.
he's juice anyways, though.
Oh, he caught so many passes when he came back, dude.
It's
He was
crazy.
he was basically a receiver out there in that offense, and they don't have a wide receiver 3,
Yeah,
so
he's a supersized Austin Eckler.
hmm he's still young as well. If you want to talk about if this startup keeper league, something like that, he's still only like what 24 or something. So
Yeah.
I like that.
Dang. This is interesting who I take. Russ Wilson is staring at me.
Oh, Kyler just went. Did you want Kyler?
No, I don't. I mean, I would take him, but I like that Russ. I like the wide receiver quarterback combination for some reason. I mean, it
Okay.
hurts you in the end sometimes, but most of the time it's fun to root because I don't know. I like cheering for Russ. I like how he plays. He can kill.
So you would rather have a Russ and a Metcalf compared to a Rodgers and an Adams, or a Brady and a Godwin? You would go
No, I'm banking on Rodgers being there in the later rounds, actually. So
right, right.
he's
I would
going to be
agree.
quarterback 10. So
Yeah, if you compare him with Adams, and Adams goes off for another like 13, 15 touchdown season,
it's silly.
those going to be some nice. That's always nice when you get that 10 to 12 for one touchdown scored.
Yep. I'm going balanced here, man. I'm not, like you said before, I'm not seeing a lot of guys that I really like in the wide receiver or running back area. Um,
Evan Ingram went after me, so he's not up there.
Christian Kirk went, which I like Christian Kirk this year.
Yeah, I
Evan,
think he's the number 2 there. No, I don't think Fitz is going to be fantasy relevant this year. I think
no.
Kirk's coming along. He was coming along last year, and then he had that ankle injury kind of in the middle there. It slowed his progress a little bit.
Hmm. This is crazy. I'm trying to think. All right. I'm going with. I got to go with this guy. I think he's only going to have, I mean, it was his rookie year last year, came on the scene, balled out. I don't think they're going to get his cousin. So I'm going to go with Hollywood, baby. Hollywood Brown. Boop.
That speed.
That's
I
a
like
good
that
bench
fit.
guy. That's a good bench wide receiver for me.
He's solid. He's a solid fill in, or a guy gets hurt, you need him for a couple of weeks. Or if he's, I always like to think, me,
Ooh,
I like to
Josh
make
Allen.
moves, but Marquise Brown, he goes for that big game where he catches 150 for 2 touchdowns.
Yep.
That's very possible for a guy with his speed. So he's able to get some trade market after that as well. So you still
Interesting.
still balanced over here, right? Or you got 4 receivers and 3 running backs now.
Yep. I don't like, this is what I'm going to do. I don't like some of these guys.
Yeah, we just had a run of quarterbacks there. We had Russell Wilson went off, Carson Wentz went off, Josh Allen went off. So quarterback's starting to go a little bit. Austin Hooper went right after you. So I'm starting to see those quarterbacks and tight ends go off the board here.
Yep. In that
Yeah.
case, I'm going to go with my guy.
You gonna snag yourself a quarterback?
No. It's way
Oh,
too early for that.
not yet, he said.
And this is a tough one for me. I'm in between two guys right now, and they're both the tight ends.
Okay, well, which tight ends? Let's talk about them. Who are you
All right,
thinking?
so I think here, just because I like Hunter Henry, but I
Hmm.
also like Tyler Higbee.
Okay.
I'm banking on this because I'm banking on having a bench as a tight end too. So I'm banking on Gronkowski being there in my later rounds to scoop, just so I can flirt between either one.
That'd be 3 Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I know I can't do it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you already got Godwin. I already got Vaughn. So yeah, 3 with Gronk would be a lot. But I mean, they had some points last year out in Tampa Bay. So
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go a risky one here. I'm gonna go HH, man. I'm gonna go Hunter Henry.
all right, I think that's a solid pick for your tight
I
end.
mean, they said he averaged double digits, the entire season last year when he was on the field. So that's that's all I need in the
Hmm.
eighth
Yeah,
round.
it's kind of had some weird injuries. I mean, he had that whole season with the ACL, and then last year the broken leg.
Yeah,
These
he
aren't
fucked
like
me once.
soft. They're not like soft tissue things where they keep coming back around. These are like big injuries that he's missing lots of games for. So
Yeah. Hopefully he's not a Tyler Eifert. Hopefully he's something else. Hopefully he's better.
yeah. All right, so I'm up here in the end of the 8th, beginning of the ninth.
Fuck, I
Go
didn't
back
like
to
that
back.
pick. I don't like Hunter Henry. Son of a bitch.
Who'd you want? You want a
I don't
big
know. I
B?
hate that pick though.
You didn't want
I'm
it.
already flustered.
Oh no, we got him early. All right. Well, I mean, I got McCaffrey, Gurley, Bell, Singletary, Hunt already at running back, and I got Thielen and Cooks at receiver.
You
So
need a
I
basket.
think I gotta go pass catcher with one of these picks. I was even thinking about going quarterback tight end right now on the turn here and just get him out of the way because I feel like I got my starters at running back, flex, receiver, and I
Yeah.
got one backup running back, which my plan is kind of the way this team's going is I'm going to be playing running backs in my flex. So
Yeah.
really, my third receiver I'm going to get is just for if Thielen or Cooks goes down or something. And I'm not in love with any of the receivers. I think CeeDee Lamb could be big. I'm not loving Marvin Jones, Darius Slayton, Sterling Shepard, those other guys at the top there. Same with
No.
the running backs. Running backs kind of just they're the backups or they're the committee guys right now. I think I am gonna go quarterback, tight end.
Oh my lord.
We just talked about him. Rob Gronkowski coming back.
Son of a
I
bitch.
think this dude's gonna climb in the rankings as well. I don't think he's gonna be. They got him tight end 11 right now. I think when the season comes around, he's gonna be up in that top 7, maybe top 8.
Are they trading away OJ Howard then?
I don't think it matters, dude. I don't think Arians likes OJ Howard at all. Like,
Yeah. He's not a hard worker, it doesn't look like.
it doesn't seem like he's really fitting in. I think maybe once the season comes around, maybe an injury happens on another team or just something,
Dude,
actual
he's a
football
physical
starts getting played.
freak though.
He is. He is a beast out there. So I'm gonna go ahead and snag Gronk with my last pick of the 8th round here. I know you wanted him, but he
Shit.
wasn't coming back to you. And then, I mean, man. So I'm thinking right now it's going to be either CD Lamb as my third receiver or I go for quarterback. Let me check the other teams here. So it's you and I are the only ones without quarterbacks so far.
We're smart.
So, I could wait on a quarterback because, I mean, there's Breeze, there's Matt Ryan, there's Tom Brady. I'm good with any 3 of those as my starter.
Me too.
I would put Ryan as a third there just for my team because I got Gurley. I don't really want to root for Ryan and Gurley.
Hmm.
I think that might be too much. I mean, you would almost not guarantee, but you'd be very well off when Atlanta scores touchdowns. You think you're getting
Yeah.
at least Gurley or a passing from Matt Ryan.
I mean, and TG can catch a rock too, so you might
That's
be
true. That double dip. So I think because of everybody else on the board, I know we got some goofballs in our league as well that be picking 2, 3 quarterbacks, trying to trade them or something.
Yeah. Them knuckleheads.
Yeah,
Think outsmarting the game.
that has not worked out. So I'm gonna wait on quarterback. I'm gonna have to go with my boy CDTD.
Really?
Wide receiver
Wowzers.
3. Hoping he can take
Wow.
over that slot role. I mean, Randall Cobb had 80 some targets last year in that offense in the slot.
You're
So there's
right.
no reason why CD can't get at least 80, if not
You're
more, if
right.
he starts balling out.
All right. You're going CDTD.
CDTD on the squiddy. Man, my team is nice.
Oh boy. Chill out over there.
All right. We got the jump squad over here. Chris Carson, David Johnson, Devontae Adams, Chris Godwin, Hunter Henry, DK Metcalf, Keyshawn Vaughn,
Yeah, you can keep going, baby.
Hollywood Brown. He's got some players. Well balanced squad. That
Well
you're
balanced.
filling that roster out. I like it.
Exactly. Just balanced.
You gonna fill it with the QB or you gonna wait?
I'm gonna go QB here.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna go right here and pick who I think is just a fantasy machine. Get Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan, ATL. We talked about ATL a lot already.
I didn't like Aaron Rodgers leaving. He usually falls to me right around here.
Yeah, he went a little earlier. Let's see if I can find him on this list here.
He went 8th round, 7th.
Did I miss him? I might have scrolled past.
Damn.
Oh yeah, 8th round.
Shit.
Right after you picked Henry.
Damn, fucking Henry's bite. He sucks.
Oh, he's still regretting it.
I don't know why I picked him. All right.
Could have went Rogers instead of Henry. Maybe Gronk comes back.
Yeah.
Could have, should have, would have though.
Exactly.
That's why we do the
I'm on to
mocks.
next one.
Yep, that's why you do the mocks.
Yeah.
Get that strategy down. Who else? No one else really big went off the board between your two picks here. Yeah, Jalen Rager went. He's a nice little scoop. Daryl Henderson, maybe the starter, maybe not.
Yeah,
Mar- your old love, Marlon Mack, your off-season love, pre-draft love.
I do like Marlon.
So, I think you're obviously looking running back receiver here. You got your quarterback and your tight end.
Yep. I'm gonna go. This is what I'm thinking now. So I just got my quarterback.
Hmm.
I'm just filling out with the bench. I'm just filling out some guys that I think might pop off.
Okay.
This could be a reach. I mean, this is the 10th round, but I like this guy. And I'm gonna pick him right now, and I think he's the X factor on a team that has a superstar wide receiver that gets injured all the time. I'm going with Pittman. Come on, Colts. Come on, Philly Rivers.
Oh, you can't get away from Philly Rivers, whether you're picking
Oh,
him
I'm
or his
telling you,
receivers.
I'm all about Colts this year. I'm picking Paris too. All the wide receivers, the pass catchers. Philly Rivers is going to be throwing the rock, shovel passing it down. Those Indianapolis fans are going to love him like Peyton Manning, bro. I'm telling you.
I feel it, man. I like Pittman. I think he can score a lot of touchdowns.
Michael Pittman's
Big
dope.
fella. He can go get it too. He's good at those contested catches.
It's probably a reach, but it's the bench. I don't care.
I mean, that's what you got to do with your bench. You can either. I mean, you can do it two ways. You can go with guys that are gonna come out week one.
That's
Maybe
boring though,
put
man.
up 7, 8 points. Maybe catch a touchdown. Maybe you'll be able to flip him for something. Highly unlikely. I like where you're going with that high upside on your bench. If the guy
Exactly.
hits, then you're good. That's what happened last year with me, Lamar Jackson. I picked him like 15th
Exactly.
round. Just went because I picked Luck before him. I needed a guy in case Luck was still hurt, missing some time, and then he worked out. He popped off for me. So I like you gotta go high upside on the bench here. Let's see who I got. See, I was hoping Damian Williams would fall to me there at the end of the 10th here.
He didn't fall. He's on. Yeah, I'm not. I trust him too much last year. He hurt my feelings.
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, you drafted him pretty high, didn't you? Like third
Yeah,
round or
like
something?
fourth round.
Yeah.
I went. This is my fourth, fifth. I went Damien and then Sony.
Ooh, and then you threw
Both.
Tevin
That's what.
Coleman in there too, didn't you?
Yeah, they fucking. There's. Yeah, they all three of
Oof,
them. So I mean,
that's a tough
tough.
run. Tough run there. All
God,
right.
I forgot how bad my draft. Fuck, that sucked.
I'm in the end of the 10th here. Got 5 running backs, 3 receivers, got a tight end. So I will be snagging either Breeze or Brady with my pick here. One of these two.
You can't hate on that. I mean, honestly, that's what people.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. People. I don't understand why people get a quarterback so quick.
I know we're in the 10th round right now. I got a full roster and I got 2 bench spots. And then I'm gonna be snagging Breeze or Brady here. They're easily a every week starter.
Yeah.
I think I could have that connection between Brady and Grunt, if I want to run with that. But I think I'm gonna go Breeze. I think I like that he's been there longer. He is not picking up a new offense. He's not playing with new guy. I mean, he's got Emmanuel Sanders who's new, but
I
you know
hate
he's
Breezy too.
he's playing with the same guy. You don't like Breezy?
Mm-mm. They
Oh
got too many
man,
gadgets, man. Taysom Hill be scooping. He's
I
the Frank
know.
Gore of the New Orleans Saints, man.
Old Dennis Rodman looking Taysom Hill.
Yeah. Man.
Um, yeah, I still like Breeze over Brady. I think you mentioned it before about the pandemic and stuff, where these guys aren't getting that off-season work that they usually would
Yeah.
be getting, especially on a new team, a new offense, new coach, new everything for Tom Brady besides Gronk. But he didn't even have Gronk last year, so I'm gonna go Breeze here. I like that pick. I think I can rock him every week, especially when he's in that home games in his dome. He
Yeah.
loves to pop off there, especially if you get him a prime time. That's when Drew Brees goes off.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's always a clip of him with his like sons too. Like he just pops. It's
Mm-hmm.
number
Great.
one dad.
Yeah, I like room for Drew. He's fun to roll with.
Yeah, they can hoop. They're good.
All right, so I got another
That
pick
back to
here.
back. Who are you gonna pick?
Oh no, I still only got 3 receivers compared to 5 running backs, so I might even it out here and go with another receiver, but I'm not loving. any of these positions available. Man, it dried up quick on us. Go.
Dried up quick, man.
Man, Tariq Cohen's sitting there, but I mean, you just got to get lucky if you're playing him every week.
Exact, and their offense is so sketchy. Like it's so sketchy to me.
It is. It's a very weird offense. Emmanuel Sanders, like a new guy coming in. Don't love it. I'm not loving these receivers, but I feel like I need one. But I don't love them. Man, I'm struggling with this one.
Oh, the champ is
The, the
perplexed.
champ is struggling.
Oh
Man.
boy.
All right. I'll do kind of what you did. I'm going to go with some upside here, some speed on my bench. I'm going to go with the old Mecole Hardman.
Oh, second year in.
Second year. I think he could take that next step, take over Sammy Watkins as the number 2 up there in KC.
I'm
And
surprised they kept Sammy around, man.
oh, I mean, even if he's there, is he really there?
Exactly. Yeah,
He's just
you're
kind
right.
of a body out there at this point in his career. So I don't mind Mecole on the bench. Maybe pop off for a long touchdown or something.
All right, I'm gonna do the same thing. I need a running back, and I don't like Tariq Cohen.
Yeah, only 3 running backs so far for you.
Yeah, and one of them is a question mark. I don't know how Vaughn's gonna do it all. If
Man,
he's
a
gonna
little
play.
rookie.
Lat Murray is still available.
I thought about him a little bit. Some having Kamara again, and he showed he can carry the load still.
Yeah, I don't like him though. Boring.
He is very boring. I mean, right now we're in those. Either you're going boring or you're going high upside.
Yeah,
You're not really getting, especially in the running backs. You're not getting a starting running back right now. You're not getting, that. Basically, just getting these pass catchers or backups. That's all that's left here.
I'm taking your handcuff right now. I
Going,
like this. He's gonna take over Frank Gore. He's gonna take all the touchdowns away from Singletary. Let's go, baby. Come on, Zach Moss.
Zach Moss. He's a big fella.
He's big, man.
He's a carrier down there or up there in Buffalo, I guess is where they're at.
Yeah, up there, down there. Who cares? It's cold. Cold means gonna run the ball.
Yes, sir. I like that pick. I was kind of hoping you'd fall. I could get my handcuff a little bit, but it's okay. I forgive you.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All
Oh
right, so
man.
I'm
Lots
looking
of
just
running
for home
backs.
run hitters now. Like you said before, there's good players with a, a startability when there is an injury involved. Um,
I think I know where you're going if you're talking about that.
you think? You think I'm gonna go with Madison?
I mean, if you're going to be talking about some startability,
Oh,
he was
yeah.
one of the most popular handcuffs last year. Who
Damn.
else is down? Justin Jackson, he's still there. Chase Edmonds. Your handcuff, Rashard Penny, if he's gonna, I think they were saying he's gonna start the season on the pup list, so he'll miss a few games to start. But
He's puppy.
puppy, yeah, running backs are looking very slim.
Oh my lord, they are. I don't like them at all.
Oh,
Oh my
Naheem
god.
Hines went right before you. That could have been a nice one.
Yeah. I'm gonna go off the kilt. This is why that gets me in trouble, but I'm gonna go for a guy I like who I've been talking about all year. I'm not even gonna go running back here. I'm going wide receiver, and I think he's gonna have breakout this year. Deontay Johnson for Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, even after the Claypool pick in the draft, you're still on the Deontay
I
Johnson?
still like him. I don't like Juju this year. I think Deontay Johnson is going to be the guy there this year.
Okay. So, I mean, with Big Ben coming back, there's anything's possible for these receivers.
God, I hate that pick. I don't know why I picked him.
You got too much instant regret, man.
I know. I like him. I like him. He's gonna be good.
Man, I'm kind of salty though. Tom Brady is still on the board.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna pick him
Could
up on
have,
the back end just to get
could
some.
have waited. Could have waited another round. Got me another position player. That's okay. I think I am going to go Madison. He's still available. I'm going to go Madison with one of these picks.
Not bad.
Get a top little handcuff here. I'm still looking. Well, I got 4 receivers. Nothing crazy, but could go with my guy Denzel Mims out there at the Jets. But I don't want 2 Jets on my roster. I got Le'Veon. All right. Well, let me snag Madison as one of my picks here at the end of the 12th. We'll start up the 13th round here.
Damn, Alshon Jeffrey's still there. If he's healthy,
Oh yeah, if he's healthy and
they said he's going to be a big key for 2020. I'm like, shut
oh
up, man.
man.
Until
I
he goes a
mean,
hamstring injury week 3 and he's done for the rest of the year.
yeah, you want to talk about soft tissues? You go to Philly,
Soft D.
Alshon, Deshaun, like any of them.
Yeah, they're high risk, but high reward sometimes.
Mhm. All right. Well, I think I know I'm gonna go here at receiver, and he's down a little bit on the list. But Alan Lazard might be a little
Really?
stretch, might be a reach, might be
They don't
a
have
little
anybody else.
reach.
He's wide receiver 2, possibly.
Rogers was talking him up last year. He's like, we gotta get him on the field. So I'm gonna trust Rogers. He's a big guy. Get him out there, get him some more tick. I mean, he's the end of my
Alan
bench, so
Lazard. That is wild to me.
fourth receiver, fifth receiver on my team. So that's okay with me.
I'm jumping at this pick right now. I because I think he's gonna be the James Conner of 2 years ago.
Okay.
Same team. They drafted him. James Conner's on his last year. They didn't pick up his. They don't think he's gonna cut it. He's been injured I mean, for the past 2 years now.
Hmm.
Little guy runs hard. Rookie running backs they can make an impact, and this is how you win. You get a burner. I'm gonna go my boy out of Maryland, Anthony McFarland.
Love it. Like that pick.
Come on,
I think he's
baby.
solid. I think he's solid, man. I think he could be that pass catching back that Pittsburgh's wanted. They tried to make
Oh,
Connor do it. They tried to make Samuels do it.
Snell is slow. Like this is the guy, man.
He can come out. If he learns that playbook, he gets trusted in pass protection. There's no reason he can't be that third down back or more out there in
Dude, he's a
Pittsburgh.
home run threat too. Remember the Ohio State
He
game?
is. He is. He's got some speed. He had that ankle last year in college, so he couldn't do too much, but he's back healthy now. I like that pick.
This is my last pick.
This is it.
Holy shit, this went fast. That got me excited.
It did go quick, man. I mean, it's just two of it. That's what's great about this fantasy pros, man. You go against the computer on these other picks, and you just bang bang. You could knock a draft out by yourself in what, 5 minutes?
Oh yeah,
L-
it's just
l-
repetition, man. You gotta
5
get
to
those
10.
reps in.
Yep. Get that muscle memory down. Get that clicks right.
Exactly.
All right. Well, let me run down your team here before we
Yeah,
got.
we got time, baby. Let's talk about this. My
Let me
team is nasty.
All right. So we got Matt Ryan, Chris Carson, David Johnson, Devontae Adams, Chris
Oh
Godwin,
God, those
Hunter
two.
Henry, DK
Yeah.
Metcalf, Keyshawn Vaughn. Got some wide receivers in Hollywood Brown, Deontay Johnson, Michael Pittman on the bench with Zach Moss and Anthony McFarland Jr.
It's
Loving
crazy.
those rookie running backs. 3 rookie running backs out here.
One of them has to hit. All I need is one to hit.
Man, you look like me on this job. I'm always the one taking the rookie running backs.
One has to hit this year. I'm telling you. And it's not gonna be a Lion, so I'm not worried about Swift.
Yeah, we don't need to get into Lions this time around.
All right. I'm going with another rookie.
You going receiver, I'm guessing?
I'm gonna go receiver. I was thinking about getting Darwin Thompson from KC.
Yeah.
I thought last year they would have played him a little bit more, especially like Damian Williams injured a couple times, and I didn't see much out of them. Too many people there. I can't jump on that.
Yeah, they were playing Darrell Williams over him as well. So
Yeah.
maybe the playbook, he didn't pick it up, or maybe just could be not to like height shame him, but man, he's a little guy.
Yeah, and I don't know like what's with the jerseys or if it's the jerseys or like the type of player, But Hardman, Hill, they all look the same, wide receivers, and all the running backs look the same too. So I never knew if Thompson was on there or Williams or, Darrell Williams. Like, it's so confusing. So I'm
Yep.
not even going to confuse myself in my dumb brain. I'm not going to pick a KC Chief this time
Smart.
around.
Don't
They
beat
won the Super
yourself.
Bowl. There too many people there. I don't like any of them. I'm going with a rookie who killed it in the combine, who is Perriman to worry about. The wide receiver one last year is on PUP for the rest of 2020, 21. Not going to play this next year. When their quarterback's not necking fast women and getting mono, he can pass the rock. I don't know how good their team will be. Denzel Mims though is my last pick of this draft.
I love that pick, man. He's got some upside. He's got the speed. He's got the size. He's got the talent. Just got to get
He's
together in that offense.
He's the guy to look after. I'm telling you, he's going to be good.
All right. Well, I got Mr.
Let's look at your
Irrelevant.
team. Let's look at your team real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, read my team.
Let's
man.
see what you got. Okay,
I'll just sit
quarterback.
back.
You got the ageless wonder, Drew Brees. Oh, you got the Mr. Fantasy himself. He's been Mr. Fantasy since LaDainian Tomlinson. I'm going with C. Mac, Great White Hope himself. And then you got his trusty partner that Commission loves so much, TG Todd Gurley. And then you got Adam Thielen coming up as wide receiver 1. Wide receiver 2 is Brandon Cooks. Yeah, right. Good luck with that.
Ooh.
And then you got Tampa Bay and Gronkowski as your tight end. Le'Veon Bell is your flex with Devin Singletary. Oh, my God. With your bench is Kareem Hunt, CeeDee Lamb, Madison, Mecole Hardman, and Lazard. Man, I do like your team. I don't like your bench, but we'll talk about it. What do you feel? How's your feeling after this?
I love my starting lineup. Wide receiver 2 is definitely my biggest weakness. I'm going to have to make some moves. If this was my team, I'd have to make some moves in the season. Pick up a receiver, make a trade for a receiver. But I got the ammo, man. I got 4 solid running backs. I like that.
You can win with those running backs there if they have their years.
Yep. And then if, bye weeks, I got Kareem Hunt coming in for the fill-in. Got CeeDee Lamb. If he pops off out there in Dallas, we could be looking nice here. So I like my team so far.
It's not bad. It's definitely a commission team that, you look at it on the paper, you're like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Solid
then
running backs.
you look at it, week 9 and you're, second place, third place, and you make the playoffs and win the whole fucking thing. So, fuck me.
Yeah, it's been done before.
Fuck off. All right, man. Who you got for his last pick?
Mr. Irrelevant.
Ooh, I like a guy.
This dude just signed with this team. Was it this week or the week before? Chris Thompson down in Jacksonville. I think Leonard Fournette. What do you have? Like 70 catches last year or something? Mm-hmm. That's not going to happen again. Chris Thompson's at least taking 50 of those. So I think, and Leonard Fournette's had his injuries here and there.
And they was talking about wanting Cam Newton as a quarterback too. They didn't like that.
Okay. So I'm gonna go Chris Thompson here to round out the draft, Mr. Irrelevant.
Thompson.
Oh, I got myself a B-.
Bro, I got a C-.
Oh, I'll take the dub then. Let's go.
Damn, they hit me with a C-. I thought my team was good.
Oh no.
It's that fucking Hunter Henry bullshit, dude.
Oh,
I knew I should have picked him.
Projected 7th, missing the playoffs by 1 spot.
Hey, I projected 11th. Oh. See, this is why I'm the chump, man.
Hey, but starters are looking. I got 5th ranked starters. That's how I was talking. I think my starters are nice.
How do you?
My bench, both of our benches are booty.
Wow, that's not good.
Well, let's check this final draft board, man. We have anything pop off to you that you think was wild? I think the JT pick in the 3rd.
That was wild. Cooper Kupp being the, I don't know.
Ninth receiver, yeah.
Yeah. Miles Sanders, second round, mid-second round.
Mm-hmm. Seemed like Kenyon Drake went a little bit earlier than I've seen. I've seen Chubb and Jones go before Drake a lot.
Yeah. He's a high risk guy, but
Yeah, we haven't seen him do it for a full season, but when he was there in Arizona last year at the end, he was balling out. So,
what's up with the infatuation? I don't like DJ Moore at all. I don't know the Carolina offense with Teddy Bridgewater. I don't know how you can put anybody in there, especially DJ Moore in the third round. If Odell's dropping to the third and so is DJ Moore, I mean, it's not even the same comparison.
right. Yeah, I think DJ Moore, man, I liked him. I know we talked about when we talked about Carolina's breakdown. I think he's nice with it. I think he's got the skill set. But yeah, bringing in that new Teddy Bridgewater at quarterback is gonna hurt him a little bit. He balled out a little bit with Kyle Allen in there last year, so there's
Mm-hmm.
no reason that I think Teddy is a better quarterback than Kyle Allen is, as long as they get that chemistry down.
Yeah, there's nothing really
But
jumped out, really.
I mean, J.K. Dobbins in the fifth. See,
Yeah, that was pretty high.
he went above Cam Akers. I think Cam Akers has a easier path to touches there in LA than Dobbins does in Baltimore. There's no way Ingram's just going to ride the bench. So,
No. And then Tom Brady falling to the 14th round. I can't see that happening this
oh
year.
my gosh, that is
There's no
just
way.
that is nuts. Yeah, nobody picked him the whole time. Like that's not going to happen. He's got
No.
too much of a big name on him to be
Um,
falling. So overall thoughts on your team, man? You like it? You like what you did?
yeah,
You went
I
very
like
balanced.
I like the team. Um, yeah, it's balanced. I like the rookies. That's my game plan this year. I'm gonna bank on at least two rookies. I might reach on them just because I'm limited in the later rounds at like I think the 9 to 11 round ranks. I think I've traded those away. There's a main. I have a 41 pick gap in one of my.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's tough. So I gotta strategize that. So I might, but that's my mo. I think I'm gonna go a little bit more rookies or sophomore year players.
hmm
Hoping to have I don't know. It's tough, but I'm first pick. I'm gonna have C-Mac on my team. I'll be happy with that.
yeah. I think that. I mean, we did a randomized order here, and I got the first pick, so I was happy with that. Not even having to really think about that first pick with C-Mac going.
I mean, I like the top three. I like your C-Mac, Gurley, Thielen. I think that's huge top three implications. They're all two RB1s and a RB or wide receiver one, hands down. I mean, that's what you want in your top three picks.
Yeah, underrated. I think Thielen a little bit in that wide receiver category
Keep
right
him
now.
quiet, man. He's been dropping in a lot of my mockies, so
All
keep
right.
him quiet, man.
We won't talk too much about Thielen. But yeah, man, I went. What did I go? 5 running backs in the first 7 rounds. I think that's what ultimately brought me down on the rankings there.
Yeah.
Maybe I could have went like see, I just don't like Sutton or Keenan Allen there at the 5th round instead of Singletary.
And what I'm seeing with Kyler and Russ going in the seventh, that's not going to happen with our team, with our groups. People like quarterbacks, especially the amount of picks that people have in the top 5 picks, or
Yeah.
top rounds. I think all 5 of those uh, quarterbacks, the Prescott, Watson, Lamar, Patty, and either Kyler or Russ are going, or both top 6 are going in the top 5 to 6 rounds.
Yeah, especially our draft with all those draft pick trades that we had last year.
Yeah.
I mean, dude's gonna be done in the end of the 6th. He's gonna have all his team selected, so he's gonna at least have one quarterback, if not 2 by then. So
Yeah.
there's gonna be a lot of definitely when you have draft pick trades in your leagues, there's gonna be a lot of different ways to go about it. But just a straight up redraft like this with no picks, I'm not mad at my team.
I'm happy with what I got. Honestly,
Mhm.
if this was like if I didn't have any other picks, I'm happy with this team. I don't like the in between picks that I had in those 6 to 8 round. I was not confident in those picks. I should have just go with my gut.
Mhm.
So when I went with the Hunter Henry, Hollywood Brown, Matt Ryan type thing, those 3 are all I don't want those. I
Yeah.
picked.
Those are the tough rounds, man. You can get those middle
Yeah.
rounds when you lose, the studs are all gone, and then you're picking a guy that you think's gonna either pop off or you're gonna pick a guy that's gonna go week 1, 2, 3 for you and be a starter on your team.
Yeah, and I think Hollywood Brown is a Deshaun Jackson type guy where he's a boomer bust. If he can stay healthy, which proves that he's, I mean, I think he was injured in college, and he was maybe had banged up once or twice in his rookie
Yeah, he
season.
had like a Liz Frank in the off season or
Yeah,
something. So I don't think he ever fully recovered from that all season long. So you get a
yeah,
fresh off season, fresh full season under him. I like that. I like that Marquise Brown pick. Good
yeah. I
guys.
don't mind. I like him there in the seventh, just because, like, as your flex guy, because he's a touchdown threat, and
Hmm.
with that offense, seems like they're only getting more powerful with J.K. Dobbins and other picks they got. Yeah, but
Especially with the
those rounds are
receivers you
far
went.
from. I'm never confident in those rounds.
Yeah, especially with the receivers I mean, you started with Devontae Adams, Chris Godwin,
I
and
love
then you
that, by the
got
way. That was my
Metcalf.
pick. I would be happy with those two.
No, that's a solid receiving core. I mean, those are I mean, top 10, those two guys
Yeah,
easily. They finished last year probably there. Well, Adams, he had that injury, that little baby turf toe.
yeah. Well, this year, I mean, this year his back. He needs to warm up that back because he's gonna be carrying the load over there in Green Bay. That's why I kind of
Hmm.
like that Lazard pick, or whoever their wide receiver two is. We'll know by the beginning of the season.
Yep.
Is a good pickup because somebody else has to get the ball, and
Yeah.
I don't
Geronimo Allison's not there. And, he saw a lot of tick last year. He didn't see a lot of targets, but he was on the
no,
field a
yeah,
lot.
and fucking Lions picked him up. I don't. I mean, a 6'4" slot guy who couldn't find the Aaron Rodgers don't like. I don't know, but
Mhm.
whatever. Someone has to catch them. I mean, Devontae Adams is not going to be, and for Matt LaFleur wanting just to be fucking Tennessee Titans, you don't. You have Aaron Rodgers, bro. He's
Yeah.
in. Even if they do a running play, he's gonna say fuck off, and I'm gonna do what I want because you're gonna trade me anyways in 2 years. So,
Yes, sir. I
um,
feel that, man.
how do you like? Yeah, I like that whole. I like your draft. I like mine. I think I'm happy with. I mean, I
Hmm.
don't like how Hilaire is so high. Like we haven't even seen him play.
Oh, I know. I've seen him go in the first round in a few.
He's.
It's,
I think he's gonna level off. I think he's more of a. I mean, I think the Damian Williams, where I took him in the fourth round, I think he will flirt with the third or fourth round rather than the second. But who knows? Maybe he will be that Aaron Jones threat that everybody hopes he is.
yeah, I can see him dropping a little bit because I know they already came out at least once and said that Edwards Hilaire and Damian Williams will be sharing the load.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, we'll see. Obviously, talent pays out. The guy's more talented. He's going to see the field more out in KC. Andy Reid's not a dumb coach. So, we'll see. I think he might go back a little bit, but I do see him going second round,
Yeah.
staying in the second round, just with that high octane offense they got in Kansas City.
Yeah. I mean, all it takes is one guy to like you, you know?
That's true. And Mahomes wanted him, so
Yeah.
you got to give him what he wants.
I mean, that whole second round is stud running back. So if you didn't get one in the first round, Eckler, Jacobs, Gurley, Sanders, Chubb, Aaron Jones all went in the second round.
Yeah, that second round is. I mean, even the first round, it's just so many running backs. Like,
Oh my God, yeah.
I mean, for you, when you went two receivers and you still ended with Chris Carson, David Johnson
I'm
as your
happy.
top
Yeah.
two running backs, I mean, that's solid because I mean these first two rounds are just so many. I mean, we're looking at how many went here:
One,
6,
two,
7,
three,
8,
four,
9,
five.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 running backs in the first 24 picks.
I can see that happening though. I
I
can
could
even
see
see
it
maybe
being
even
more
more.
than that. Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say I was thinking it maybe be like 17, 19.
Yeah. I can see the Carson. I can see
Fournette.
Fournette going in the second round.
I've seen Melvin Gordon go up that high.
Yeah, I mean, all it takes is one person. I mean, especially if you have a lot of picks in the
Hmm.
first, or second and third rounds. You can go, Carson, Bell, and get a wide receiver too. If you have three, it's like who
Hmm.
you never know.
Yeah, yeah. I was happy to get Bell at the end of the fourth there. I mean, that's just how. I mean, he's not going to be that Pittsburgh Steelers Le'Veon Bell where he's always going for the RB1 spot,
Yeah,
but he's productive. He'll get some jobs done in that my second or my first flex spot, and I got Singletary in the second flex.
yeah, either one of those guys. And then you
Hmm.
can, B Cooks or Cream Hunt is there too because
Yeah, I think looking back now, I'm looking at it when kind of the board played out. I think I would have wanted to go receiver instead of Kareem Hunt.
would you have
Just
gotten Will Fuller there?
no, I think I would have went Hollywood, which is the guy
Yeah,
you took. I think he was the in that round and even in the next round. I like him over those guys.
Yeah.
But I do like having I went running back heavy, so I like bolstering that with Kareem Hunt, just in case something happened to one of my top guys, or if I need to make a trade, able to make a trade with one of those top guys. I can bring Kareem Hunt up to the flex if I needed.
Yeah. I mean, what can you do?
That's true.
It's that 6 to 9 rounds, man. That's how you make your money.
Oh yeah, you got to find the diamonds in the rough.
Exactly, man. I got my pickaxe ready, baby. I'm doing it this year. I'm getting my diamonds.
You want a trophy? I know you see it.
I want the name on. I
I
want
know
my
you see
name on
it.
that trophy so damn bad.
I had to set it up over here for you. I had to give you a little peek
Bullshit.
at
I
it.
see it in the background, man.
I had to give you a little peek.
Bullshit. I know. It's motivation.
That's what it is.
You're my Ivan Drago in the mirror. I'm crinkling you up and I'm throwing you to the ground. I'm hitting the fucking hills today, baby. Motivation.
Like, get out there, get those steps in.
Hell yeah. That was fun, Mish.
Hell yeah, man. I like mocks, man. You know me and you,
Big
man. We could do
mock
mocks
guys.
any day of the week.
Big mock guy.
Yes, sir.
Well, shit. That's it, folks. Epi 8. Hope you like our mocks. Next week, we'll be exploring some more fantasy options for everybody. The schedules will be out by tonight. I don't give a shit about them. Doesn't really mean much to me. What about you, Mitch?
Not really. I mean, you could maybe the bye weeks come into play a little bit. It's always fun to get a guy with the bye week like 4 or 5 early in the season, get it out of the way. Maybe you get the guys with the week 11, 12, try to trade them before.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean the schedules are whatever. So we'll just see. Because all the teams change from year to year so much that you can't. Oh, these guys were terrible, rusty last year, and then this year they're going to be middle of the pack or even better. So
Yep.
it's hard to go off of that, but I
We'll
mean,
see.
a little excitement's never bad for this quarantine life.
It's coming back, man. I'm telling you, brick by brick.
No, yeah, we gonna make it out of this.
Hell yeah, Mish. All right, folks. See you next week.
All right, peace out.
Peace.